Please. Okay, our purpose today is to have a public hearing. Let's go ahead, and this public hearing is a presentation on a rezone request, change from agricultural to residential rural. It was heard by the Planning Council on March 16th. Of 2020. So let's go ahead and do an introduction of the players, and then we'll have staff comments. Then you're representing Mr. Smedley. We'll have the applicant's comments. We do have a couple of written comments that were submitted. The regulations or the rules of this hearing are all speakers must speak into the microphone. Give your name and address. All comments should be addressed to the hearing body, which is the three commissioners right here. There will be a time limit of, well, because you're the staff and applicants, we're going to limit your time, but not the 3-minute time limit. Avoid repetitive comments. Unruly behavior will get us to have the court marshals escort you out. Closing rebuttal comments by the applicant, and then any additional staff comments, and then the board will close and make a decision. All right. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Commissioner Jeff Huff.
Commissioner Ernie Moser.
Commissioner Terrell Tubby.
Bannock County Clerk Jason Dixon.
Brian Trammell, Bannock County Prosecutor's Office.
Civil Specialist Amy Mulford, Civil Prosecutor's Office.
Taylor Tusher.
Tristan Borkwin, Assistant Planner.
Hal Jensen, Director of Planning and Development.
Braden Clayson, Chief of Staff.
Nancy Allen, Deputy Clerk.
All right, staff.
Commission, you have before you an application that was reviewed and approved, recommended for approval by the Planning Council.
Hold on one second.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, I move to open the public hearing at this time.
With that being said, we have a motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye. There we go. I knew we forgot something. There we go.
Okay. Now,
Hal Jensen, Planning Director, Bannock County. You have before you in your packet an application from Greg Smedley for a zone change from agricultural to residential rural. It was heard and recommended by council. You have it before you. Do you have any questions for me based upon any of your reading and understanding of previous approvals?
I do not.
I'm good.
I have none. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, applicant.
I don't know what's in those packets, but I just moved into the area. My father-in-law had purchased the property just next to his property. In order for me to get that loan, I needed to get the property approved as rural residential.
Okay. Any other questions? Rebuttals? Comments? Okay, we have are you Ms. Sterner?
Yes, I am.
And you requested?
I didn't request anything. I came because I got a letter and I like to know what's going on and...
Okay. Okay. And this was a sign-up sheet to have your 3 minutes to talk if you wanted.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
No.
It wasn't labeled.
That's all right. We're on the same page now. Thank you. Okay, no further comments. There was the notification from the DEQ, their standard letter, and then there was also from Fish and Game. Was that who it was?
Yeah.
Or
Correct.
Corps?
Correct.
Okay. I'm talking about permitting and things that would come at a later time.
Yep.
Correct?
Correct.
So, any concerns about the comments?
I don't. Just one question that I want to just make sure. Is the ground currently being used as productive agricultural ground?
I know the person who, I am not currently, the person who lived there had some hay fields.
Do you know how many cuts they were getting a year?
I don't know, I think maybe 2, if that.
4.
He got 4 off of his lower pasture.
Okay.
Ray got 4.
He got 4 off, it's an irrigated property out of Crane Creek, and he got 4 cuts.
Okay.
And the size of that property,
That was small.
very, very
The
small.
area he was using
Yeah,
was small.
I would say it's,
Not very much room there.
This is, there's rural residential to the, appears to the north of the property. This is in line with, I mean, this is, the housing and everything that's in there. Is there one house per 40 acres all around it? Or is there, the rural residential, there's, it appears to be houses closer by in the map? And other than that, correct? So a rezone does appear to be in the, I mean, it's not outside of the like area, if that makes sense.
You're asking this to staff.
To staff, I'm sorry.
So Commission, I don't know if you have.
Yes,
from
we're looking
staff
at that right
report. Let me go over a couple of items with you. The pieces directly to the west are on the Rift Plateau and are basically used for grazing. They aren't used for any other agricultural production. The piece directly to the south is the piece that Mr. Smedley has purchased directly and is anticipating to take that new piece and subdivide it. But to be able to subdivide it, to bring it into compliance, he needs to request the zone change. The pieces that you see before you that are being requested are all used in a residential function more than they are in an agricultural function, and they behave more like residential rural than they do agricultural.
Okay.
So therefore, staff's comment is that it would make sense, and I know we're not supposed to use the word recommend, but I will use it anyway. We recommend that the zone is compliant with the surrounding zone to the north. All of the other grounds, as you note, BLM, State of Idaho, and there's a small piece in the gray area right here, which is owned by Fish and Game. I believe Mr. Smedley in the previous public hearing noted that he was there before Fish and Game was there.
Okay.
And just, I am very familiar with this area because I grew up about a mile away from it, and I would concur with staff that this is very consistent with the rest of the use in that area, and Mr. Smedley was there before Fish and Game got there. I can confirm that, so.
All right, no further questions?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we close the public hearing.
You have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, passes unanimously. So on a motion on the rezone,
Mr. Chairman, I move that that we approve the submitted rezone as presented.
we have a motion, all in favor?
Mr. Chair?
Yes,
And if the commission feels that way, could we add that it's in accordance with the comprehensive plan?
I would take that as a friendly amendment.
so moved, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, passes unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you.
appreciate it.
We're back here at 11.
We're back